Yu-Gi-Oh players always talk about how expensive the game is. In this series, I'm going to find out how far I can get with only the money made from donating plasma. Josh has been donating plasma for quite a while. How much have you made from your first donation?
First donation, I made $62, and since then it's just fluctuated.
How many times have you donated in total?
In total, I've donated 14 times so far.
And you're doing this twice a week, right?
Twice a week, on Wednesdays and Fridays.
And how much money have you made total?
In total, over the 14 weeks, I've made $807 thus far.
What's the process of donating plasma like?
Now, I go in, got to do my stupid check-in deal, it's paperwork. Once I go back, they set me down. When they go to put in the needle, it just cold, feel a quick prick. I think one time it felt like fire. Other than that, I just sit there, arms straight for 40 minutes, not allowed to move not allowed to move this arm. I don't stay still. And then they pull it out, bandage me up, and I'm on my way.
How does it feel losing the plasma, and what is it like?
It's cold.
Because don't they put something to replace the plasma in?
The machine pulls out your blood and everything, separates the plasma from it, puts the blood back in, and then at the end, to make sure that you're balanced out, they give you 400, 500 milliliters of saline water, so salt water, and keep you from going dehydrated.
I'm going to be matching Josh's donation payments on a week-to-week basis, seeing what cards I can buy, and overall what I can do in tournaments. Since we don't have the locals, I'm going to be playing online. And that means I'm going to have to pick a simulator, and the simulator I'm going to be choosing is going to be yugioh Omega. There's a few reasons for this. The first one is they hold daily tournaments that I can participate in, which will count as a locals, for me at least. The other reason is it has a ranked ladder, which I will try to be playing outside of this series at some point. The deck I'm going to be starting off with, I was able to find on eBay, and I don't know how often I'm going to be using eBay. I'm mainly going to be using TCG Player. But since I was buying essentially the whole deck, I decided to go and buy it off eBay. And this is what we're going to be starting with. Everything on eBay was everything except the side deck. The side deck is stuff that I decided to buy with the remaining amount of money. We do only have $62 to spend, and the eBay deck, which is everything except the side, is $44.98. So I've decided to buy a third Martha for $3.22. The playset of Aritamas were $1.46 each, so the playset was $4.38. Exosister Illis was $1.32. The Sekitamas were $1.32 each, so $3.96 for the playset. And then the Called by the Grave was $1.96. So that leaves the total amount I've spent at $59.82. So that means going into next week, I will have $2.18 to add on to the total from the donations. But since we are adding cards, I'm not going to be playing this straight out of the box. I am instead going to be playing this build. And I don't know if I'm actually going to be citing in any of these things, but I do plan on keeping track of what I have and what I don't have through stuff like this, like having cards in the side deck, having different deck profile, having different deck slots for this. So let's go ahead and get into it. The deck's going to be 3 Dimension Shifter, 3 Exosister Martha, 3 Aritama, 3 Summoner Monk, 3 Exosister Illis, 3 Exosister Irenes, 3 Sakitama, 3 Exosister Stella, 2 Exosister Sophia, 2 Book of Moon, 1 Called by the Grave, 2 Exosister Armament, 3 Exosister Packs, 1 Mystical Space Typhoon as my only form of spell and trap removal, 2 Exosister Carpe Diem, 2 Exosister Eternia, and Exosister Vadis. And for the extra deck, we have 2 Exosisters Magnifica, 2 Exosister Macallus, a Performage Trapeze Magician, which I don't think I'll be going into, but if I ever do get like a Prosperity or something, this will be a nice target for it. 2 Exosister Caspitel, 2 Exosister Asfiel, 2 Exosister Gibrin, an Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess, a Nightmare Unicorn, a Nightmare Phoenix, and an IP Masquerena. And for the side, it's pretty much stuff that we had left over. So we got the Trick Clown, Foolish, an Exorcist Armament, 3 Forbidden Lance, which might actually come in, the 3rd Carpe Diem, the 3rd Eternia, and the 2 Vadis. So we're going to see what this deck can do in the tournament. So here we are in round 1. And we're going to go second. We're going to see what they're doing. We have Shifter, so that's good. This is kind of a Shifter deck after all. You're gonna discard, cross out Designator to special summon Aluber, the Jester Despia. Hopefully, I don't think they can Gimmick Puppet lock me. Because you normally reborn the Gimmick Puppet from the grave, if I'm understanding correctly. And they shouldn't be able to do that since everything's going to get banished. But also my hand is kinda cheeks. But that's to be expected. So he's going to go into Lebellion, discarding Albaz. Going to go into the Mirror Jade. So that's a card. So that's probably a hand trap. But I have Called By. Called By doesn't matter right now. We're just gonna summon. We're going to activate. Gonna pitch Carpe Diem to special. I think I'm just gonna special Irene. What does Irene do? You can place one Exorcist card from your hand at the bottom of the deck. Draw 1. Yeah. Put that back to draw 1. Put Vadis back to draw. Drew Aratama, which is okay. I already normal, so I can't really do anything with it. But I can still overlay, and I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go into Caspitel. But since I have... Which is the one that does... that increases? Detached material to increase. So I think I'm gonna just go for Jib. Gonna pay the 8 for packs, and then the Ash. And I can't call by. I think that's kind of it. I don't think I can really do anything else. I maybe could have played that better, but I've also never played the deck before. I'm thinking I could have done something different to play around the Ash. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything else. I think I could have went into a different Exceed to try to play around the Ash. Because I could have went Caspitel to search. Could have got Martha that way. And Pax could have also got Martha. So I had two different ways to Martha. And I didn't do either of them. Because if I get Martha, I can special Martha and then special Ellis. And then go into another Exceed. Go into the Magnifica. And depending on what I draw on my turn, because I don't know how I'm going to get over the Mirror Jade. So he's going to search off the Titaniclad. He's going to special off the Titaniclad. He gets the Quim. Quim to dump. And I think now I'm going to have to keep... Ah, alright. So it's one of those things that I should have waited. I just kind of forced this hand into Branded in Red, which he could have done at a later point. So he's gonna get rid of the Mirror Jade and go into the Dracostapelia, which has less attack. I don't know if it's because I don't know if I'll be able to make Magnifica or not. Let's see. So we should be able to normal activate effect. going to because it's a level 1, that's right. It kind of ruins everything. So I'm just gonna go into Nightmare Phoenix. Just go into battle. Beat over the Quinn. Hopefully, as I learn more about the deck, I won't be able to fall into stuff like this. I don't think I had a way around that one, to be honest. But I definitely had a way around the first one. Summoning Blazing Cartagia the Virtuous. It's now level 1. He's just gonna beat over. And as long as you can do that once per turn, I'm pretty much. I think maybe Pax can get me out of it. So I'm gonna hope to draw that. Because if I think if I can Pax, I can get Martha, and Martha will special immediately. And I don't think Trichis can activate, but it might. But that's gonna be my only hope, is that it doesn't activate. And we will not see. I'm just gonna go ahead and surrender on this one. Drew the shifter. Um, I really don't know what to side in. I'm pretty sure I can side in the lances. But I don't think so. He doesn't really have spell traps. So I think, unfortunately, I'm just gonna keep this. Let's go first. Let's normal out the Artama effect. Add Sakutama. Sakutama effect to summon itself. Go into Caspatel. Caspatel activate. Grab Martha. Martha activate. Made Callus. Detach. And then this is where we add the Returnia. Special summon Magnifica. And I think we're just gonna set Vadis and Returnia. And end. So he's going to be activating opening, pitching a branded opening. Specialing Aluber effect. Super Poly. Oof. Gonna go into Masquerade. So all my stuff is light. Going to Shrouded Dragon. Dumps Branded Retribution, and now he's going to Branded Fusion. I don't know the extra deck too good. And I think that's one of the things that's a downside. I don't know all of their effects off the top of my head at the moment. And I think here is where I'm going to just pay life points. Special both of them. He did make the Dragostapelia. So I think what do you do? So I can negate the Dragostapelia and try to get around it? I think I should have also done the Elise. I still have Returnia. And he summons an Albaz. Gonna fuse into Mirror Jade. Activating Returnia, banishing the Albaz. Oof, that's a misplay. It should have just been the... Oh yeah, no, there we go. Get that Mirror Jade out of here. And then I still have packs on my turn. I actually think I can turn this around because of packs. Maybe not because of the life point payment. I still have a Martha, so I can pack into the Martha if need be. I can also draw a Stella. I have a chance to draw a Stella. I'd like to not have to pay as much life points. I think no matter what, I have to make who it exceeds. Yeah. I don't think I can. So let's packs, get Martha, special the Martha. Oh, do I not have any of this? I don't because it's in hand. So that's just a second attack. I need to drill again. Brian. Gain 800. Do I have a way around this? Yes. I think I do. If this works. If I read this correctly, I kind of read it really fast. I'd pay 6. Gonna get branded fusion. And to be honest, I think with that just branded that one branded fusion, that's gonna be it. Because he can pretty much fuse into whatever he wants. So I think that's gonna be game. Because I don't think I can last. I don't like all of the Albaz fusions have enough attack. So what is he gonna go for? He's just gonna go for Sanctified Dragon. And I'm just gonna go ahead and surrender on that. Time for round 2. This is going to be a 5-round tournament. This is round 2, no shifter. Gonna get the Aratama and the packs, and I think that's gonna be my opening combo. Alright, so this guy is playing Layer of Darkness and a 60 card deck. What else can he be playing? Other than Layer of Darkness. Oh, okay. So if he's playing Layer of Darkness and Fornoids, interesting. I can Stella, Special Irene, go into Capsule, Caspital Search, Irene, Pack Search Irene, Aratama go into Caspital. So I have some stuff. Nothing was tributed, right? So I don't get. So no tokens? Or did he tribute something from the hand? Okay. I drew into Stella. I'll normal Stella. Normal Stella. Stella effect. Special Irene. I can place other Stella. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll place Stella on the bottom to draw one. To an Irene. That is definitely not good. Not, at least not what I wanted. Let's go into cast spell. Detach Stella. Activate Martha. Go into Michaelis. I think banishing the Decatron is best option. Okay. So what can you do other than that? Time restore vials. You can an entire opponent controls and great weapon. So you can attach one card. Okay, so you add the other thing. Alright, so add detach Martha. Add Returnia. And I think we're just gonna go into battle. Oh, I think I did this wrong. If I'm not mistaken, Magnifica can attack twice. Yeah. So I lost out on some damage. And then we're just gonna set these two and pass. I think maybe if there was a way, because this one buffs some by 800. I think I have to do this one, and this time I know I can do it on field instead of just engrave, so that way I can get rid of the layer of darkness. So the one was that is that special. I'm not a big fan of the whole paying life points. So I don't want, or do I? Do I always want them? We're gonna go for them. So I'm gonna activate Magnifica to get rid of the Tondel, but he's gonna also get rid of his Tondel. So now these happen. Now that I know I can go for both. So that's nice spell, and then guess we made cast spell as well, right? So hopefully that was the right thing to do. They play an special monster from the graveyard for the rest of the turn. Now we can't activate stuff effects from the graveyard for the turn. Isn't there one that says you can't vanish? What do I have? I have cast spell and master spells. What's skip rules? Entire one effect monster your opponent controls negative effects. Okay. He's gonna pass it over. Um, I'm not going to push anything, and I'm just going to swing in for game. So I did make the right play. I did make the right choices. And I really I really don't know what because I don't really have a side. So I guess I'm just gonna rock this for the whole tournament without really having a side deck. And hopefully this is a turn skip for him. Jarman. Which I'm probably just going to use Monk on. I'll probably just Monk the Armament. I wound up drawing 2 Martha. I think I can Martha grab Martha special um Elias going to Caspitel, get Stella to summon out Martha. I think that's a route. I would have to read Sophia though. Or Stella, my bad. But I think no matter what, I go into Caspitel. Here's Sophia. I don't think Sophia matters. But now that I have Sophia, I can definitely do the thing I was thinking of. Because I should be able to search. So go into these guys. Into these ladies, my bad. Go into Caspitel. So now I have a normal. So normal, activate effect, special, special out Irene. I don't want to draw. I really hope I'm not just being stuck on this combo that doesn't do anything. Oh no, wait, that was my normal. Oh, shoot. I think I did mess up, because that was my normal summon. I can special this, but that doesn't lead me anywhere. Because I can't normal Stella. What if I just build up for next turn? Because I don't think I can't do anything in on this. Hopefully with what he has, he can't do anything either. He is going to Super Poly though, so he can do something. Super Poly's pretty big because I don't have. I really should have went into Michaelis, and then I could have got Returnia. I don't know if that would have mattered in this case because he's using my monsters. I do have decent. I think I have a decent turn on my turn because I can special to Martha. Martha get Duelist, normal to Stella. Stella summon Sophia. So I don't. I think I'm in a better position than my opponent. But we'll have to see. I don't think it matters. I don't think my draw is going to impact my turn. Obviously, if I get MST, I'm going to activate it. But I don't think anything else really matters. I don't know what I can draw that would change Special Martha, Normal Stella. He did get rid of the Caspitel. So I don't think that matters. Hidden effect. I think I just go into Michaela's. Ooh, okay, that's armament. So let's go for it. Special, special. Get out the Michaelis. Can banish. I think I just have to continue to banish Layer of Darkness. Although I could have banished. No. Goes Earth. Alright. Detach. Alright, there we go. So I was in a better position. So this is round 3. And we're 1-1, baby. Let's go. Unfortunately, we didn't open up Shifter. But we did open up the Aratama. Martha. Unfortunately, we did open up the Ellis. My opponent could be playing literally anything with Fenrir and Unicorn. I think might be playing Snake Eye, but he could also just be playing Kashtira, and it looks like he's actually just going to be playing Yubel with the Kashtira engine in it. Kashtira has at least Fenrir, Unicorn, and a few other spells have become very splashable as of late. So he's going to link off the Yubel and the Fenrir into an IP Masquerano. And I don't think I have any kind of real way around the Yubel with them not being able to be destroyed by a battle, and I take the damage. He's also playing the Diabell Star, the Black Witch package, which means he's playing the Central Spoil stuff. So he's playing like 3 different engines in one. which I have not seen. I have not seen someone play the Snake Eye Yubel until now. I wonder how many Yubel cards he's playing. I'm trying to think of what I can book, what I would need to book a moon. Nobody destroyed a battle, also take no damage involving this card. Contribute. So I probably want to flip the Yubel face down. So that Yubel is... So he's playing it just for this Yubel, I believe. He gets the Flamberge, which I can't... I don't think I can beat over the Flamberge. The only way I would know how is... Not Asphalt. You give him 800? So I could make a Caspatel and a Gibberang. And that would do it. But other than that, I think it's just gonna be Magnifica. Oh, I could also just make a Michaelis instead of a Caspatel. I am very focused on the Caspatel. I should probably not be. Caspatel gets monsters. The Michaelis gets spells and traps, which would get Returnia. And I think I need Returnia more. And it also has slightly more attack. And then there's the Flamebridge again. If I can make the Michaelis, Gibrine, Gibrine. I don't know if that would work though. So he's just wombo comboing on me. Got Raging Phoenix. He has the IP he can go into. He can summon out. So he's probably going in. He's probably going to make an SP. Little Knight. And I think I'm just done, to be honest. And I did draw the Elise, which you don't really want to draw. My only win con is him wasting another minute. And I don't know if that's going to be a win or if it's just going to pass the turn. There's the Birth. And then he has Unicorn in hand. Yeah, there's the Unicorn. There's a Link 4 Apo, which I cannot get around, and all my stuff is monster based. Goes into Atlantis to move everything. Not to move everything, just to go into it. With the Apo, I think it's just game with that Apo. I think he's just not gonna negate anything I try to pull. I will book the Ubel, the Phantom of Ubel. Obviously he can probably still summon out the Masquerade, the Masquerena. He will go for Carpet Diva. We will special Martha. Special. Now we are locked into Exo Sisters. It's going to Fenrir because he can't target anything else. Now he's gonna summon out the Masquerena, and now he can go into Little Knight. I think we attempt a special now. Unfortunately, this does give him the Little Knight access. He will... Alright. Let's summon out Naritama. Alright, Charmer's gonna search Sekitama. He's probably trying to... There it is. It's another Apo negate. I think it's gonna be negate anything and then just Masquerade when you get the chance. So that way you can go into Little Knight. So we're gonna go into Michaelis. He's going to destroy. So we're going to banish. What do we even want? It's even good. Because I think no matter what, he's going to be able to play out of anything I can do. Let's get rid of the Masquerade so he doesn't make a Little Knight. Or this forces a Little Knight. This might force the Masquerade to activate and go into Little Knight. Yep. That is unfortunate. But I think I kind of seen this coming with my hand in his field. That I wouldn't really be able to do anything, especially with the Appaloosa.
And I'll trigger the Martha. Why not? He's gonna SP. He's gonna SP Limite it. Raging Phoenix comes back, and I can't do anything, so he's just gonna swing for game. I'm just gonna have to surrender on that. Siding's not a thing as of yet. I really wish I could get some hand traps. I think it's gonna go second. Hope I drew Shifter, and I drew the Shifter. So hopefully this is a turn skip. That's always the hope with Dimensional Shifter. Just hope it's a turn skip, and hope you draw like Martha. I do have Monk, so I can get rid of Armament. I think I may have had an error, but this is where we're at. This is game 2. I don't know if that's my recording program only being able to record so many, or what, but I shifted, and he has a Unicorn and Fenrir. So unfortunately for me, I don't think this shifter does anything. And I think he'll just be able to have it on the crackback. Yeah, so it's just a Unicorn and a Fenrir. So let's go for Monk. Oh yeah, I can't Monk because of Shifter. That's right. Or can I? Was he thinking? Look at your opponent's extra deck. I can't do anything about that. Yep. Get rid of my Apple for me. Get rid of something I don't actually use. Get rid of the Magnifico, which is correct. Alright, so we can. Alright, cool. So with this, we get Stella, right? Going to Fenrir. If I book the Fenrirs, it's still gonna happen. Yep. And unfortunately, that's gonna have to be my turn. Could I have done something? Could have Martha'd. He could have banished. One of them he could have banished. Whatever monster I picked. And then I could have Summoner Monked. So I think that would have been better. Because I could have Martha'd summoned and overlaid. And he could have Fenrir'd the Exceed or the Martha, and then I could have just summoned the Monk, pitched, specialed. I think that would have been a way around that, is starting off with the Martha instead of the Monk, because the Monk locks me. Well, Martha locks me into only having Exo Sisters and I didn't have an Exosister, and I didn't have an empty board, so Summoner Monk prevented me from doing my play, so I probably should have done that later. So let's see what he's gonna do. He should be able to just OTK me now with his end board. So he's gonna birth. Get out Unicorn. He's gonna keep the Phantom of Yubel. He does have the Snake Eye Ash. Gonna get the Poplar. Poplar effect is special itself when added. Gets the Field Spell. Dash away the other Field Spell to get out the Flame Burge. It's actually really nice. I haven't seen this deck, but oh my goodness, is it good. I don't know if Appaloosa's the play, but maybe he just wanted to get rid of a lot of material so that way he can Flamebird stuff back. Because these decks aren't really playing access code anymore. But obviously if he was, he could have just access coded popped and just swung with everything. But I don't think that's what these decks are doing. I think some of the lower tier decks are access coding. So now it's just going to go into battle phase because he has enough damage on board. Gets to banish it and then it gets to redeclare. So it's going to be 24, 24, 25, 18, 19. We're just going to call it. So this is round 4. Let's go first. What happened? My timer's going, but nothing's loading. What is this? I think I just lose. And I don't think I can nothing's loading. So I think I just lose. This is really dumb. Let's see if surrendering does anything. Oh, I'm gonna go first again. Let's see, it loaded fine this time. I don't know why that happened, but that's really, really bad for me. So I'll normal Irene, activate effect, put the other one back. Udru and Aritama. Special. Go into going to cast Cell. Cast Cell. Detach. Grab Martha. Martha special. Go into Michaelis. Michaelis, detach, get Returnia, and then the overlay, yeah, overlay for Magnifica. And then set Vadis, set Returnia, and are you gonna do us here? So we're gonna see if we can't. That's fine. So special. Returnia summon. So we can do. Declaring special summons from the graveyard. Who's that? Caspital? It's gonna super poly. Poly both my ladies into a Garura. That Garura by itself is 3k. And he's playing Tin Pie. So we've already lost. The Garura does double damage, and he's going to Tin Pie OTK me. Plus, in round 1, my game glitched. That does suck. So I'm just gonna go ahead and scoop it up. I already know it's game. Last round of the day. Going up against Rob. Kind of looks like number 2 in the kids next door. So, what can we do? Alright, I think I'm gonna normal monk, pitch, armament, because I can still summon out the Sakitama. So he does imperm. He imperms before I pay. Let's Sakitama. And we can go into... Yeah, let's go into Caspitel. He's going to Ghost Warner. Activate. And now he's gonna Snow Rabbit. And that leaves us with nothing. Alright, let's see what he's doing. I made him get rid of 3 cards. Let's hope I can do something on the crackback. I don't know what kind of sleeves those are. I know you have to pay for them. Alright, so he just passes. He sets a card passes. So I want to normal the Stella so I can special the Irene. He has something. It's going to affect Valor me. I'll banish his set. So let's just go battle. Attack for 3. Then end. Can't really do nothing else. So what is he playing? Like, I've only ever seen hand traps. An end? So let's normal Irene. At this point, I don't even know if I want to activate an effect. Because it looks like he only has hand traps. But what else could he possibly be playing? Because his deck can't just be nothing but hand traps. He has to have something. I mean, clearly he can do something right now. So he probably just has, like, an effect railer. Or just always has chain on. Not chain on, but it's like holding it down or whatever. Because now it's just making the time waste. I think I'm just going to go into Michaelis. Not activate anything and just try to get in for some damage. Unless he decides to not do anything. Which is how it's looking. I'm very curious on what he is playing, though. So he is going to affect Valor. The effect Valor is perfectly fine. Like I said, I probably wasn't going to do anything anyway. What are you saying I can activate? Yeah, I don't really care. So let's Michaelis. And let's just banish this, why not? Detach Stella. He's going to Ash, and Ash is fine. So let's go into the battle phase. And I think now I can finally win. So he does, it is just hand traps. At least so far, it's just hand traps and a forbidden droplet. Okay, so he's playing Tenpai. Shoot. Uh, Need to play against special someone from the graveyard, so I'm hoping that can do something. Because I know for a lot of their combo, they make it to where they bring something back, I believe. So I think even though he bricked, he might be able to do something. He's just gonna go to the end phase. So I can add. We'll go ahead and pack for Martha. Special Alpha Martha. So I can go with the Michaelis, and Michaelis is the one that banishes on someone, right? Yeah, so let's go Michaelis. I think I win. To banish on field. And then we go into Magnifica, because the Magnifica can attack twice during the battle phase. And I think this puts it at enough damage. So we get O2'd by a Tenpai player and then come back and beat a Tenpai player. I don't know what he could think of siding in. It's gonna make me go first. Alright, we'll activate the Sakitama, summon the Sakitama. I don't know why he's not. He's shotgunning all of his interaction whenever he has it. So that's something to note. So depending on what he has, I'm gonna assume he has something. And I think I'm just gonna go... No. Because I need to do that. We'll try for it. If this doesn't work, we could lose right here. So we'll activate, detach. It'll imperm. Also, we have Returnia, so I don't see why I'm too worried. Because that's the card I wanted to search. So this is fine. Well, it's not fine, but it is the outcome I was going for, because I was going to get Returnia. and see if I could do anything. Banish does not matter. So I'm just gonna set 2 and pass. And unfortunately, I'm going to try to do everything in my power to win. But I think he has... If he essentially just has a normal summon, I think he wins. I know Tenpai can OTK through, like, a lot of stuff. Their boards can get really big. I'm pretty much saving the MST for the filled spell if he's gonna play it. But other than that, I don't think I'm gonna be MSTing anything. And he starts off with the Fenrir. Fenrir is not ideal. And there's the Pedro. So we're going to return in now. Get the Pedro out of here. He does get the filled spell. And this is where I MST the filled spell. And I think Fenrir is just really good. I think no matter what, he's gonna be able to out what I have with the Fenrir. Ooh, he's gonna be able to chain Sangan Kaiman. So yeah, I think it's over. So he's gonna be adding the Fedora. Gonna Fenrir. Search Fenrir. And then he's just gonna battle because he can banish my Michaelis. And then he's gonna swing direct for 24. And if I don't draw anything good, it's just gonna be GG from there. To be fair, I don't really know what I can even use to get out of this. Tenpai is just really good. So I drew another Sekitama. We'll try for it. Special out Sakitama. Gonna Fenrir, targeting the Sakitama. And that's gonna be GG from there. I'm at 48. He's gonna be easily able to beat over my Sakitama. Plus he has the Fedora in hand. So he is just gonna kind of be able to sweep me from here. So there's the Fedora. He's gonna go battle. He's gonna swing over. Oh, nope, he's gonna Kaiman. And since he's in the battle phase, he gets both effects. So he gets to add then special, and he's adding the Pajora. So I'm just gonna go ahead and scoop. We know it's game. We'll go first. Actually, thinking about it, I probably should have just went second. Start off with packs. Normal. We will activate to draw a card. It will imperm that. I can still alias, which is fine. And I did normal, so I can't. I can't Sophia. No, Stella. Vanish, why not? It's gonna stop me. It's gonna stop me anyway. He has another imperm. So, we'll special summon the alias. And here's where we go into second Michaelis. Even though this is a once per turn, I'm done. Yeah. So detach. Three imperms. Oh my goodness. Alright. So we're just gonna go into Magnifica from here. Set Vadis, and that's gonna have to be it. Depending on the rest of his hand. I just know that Tempai can OTK through like really good boards. It's gonna Prosperity. Prosperity's fine. Trying to think of how I can use Vadis. Gonna return Seed monster you control attached to the extra deck. Special summon that monster from the extra deck. I don't even see what he grabbed. He got summoning. And with that, I think no matter what, it's over because I can't target his stuff. So I have to be very cautious and do this in the battle. Once per turn, you can detach from turn with card banished from the card your opponent controls. So I'm pretty much going to have to rely on that. So he's just going to go battle phase and play the Sengen Kaiman, gets the Pedora, and then can special the Pedora. We'll get rid of the Pedora. Add Kaiman to hand. So he's just going to set the Kaiman. No, he's not going to set the Kaiman. Okay. What can we do anything from this point? I can pay 100 life points, choose an excess from the deck, and take another. Can I win from this point? Magnifica can attack twice. We will just get this out of here. Magnifica can attack twice. Gabrine can increase. I don't have access to the Elises anymore. I think if I go... I know one card in his hand. So if I go Caspatel, activate Caspatel, he's gonna allow it, so I get to search the Stella. Stella I can normal in order to special the Irene. And then now I can go into Gibran. And I can detach card to gain attack. And Macallus can attack twice. Not Magnifica can attack twice. So I think this should just all be a game. I did not need the Caspatel after all. I could have just done it with the Gabrine. But that's game. We beat Tenpai. 2-1. Beat Tenpai. At the end of the tournament, I wound up getting 8th out of 21 players with a score of 2 and 3. Some things I'd like to change about this deck is hand traps. I don't really want to be playing armaments, and I don't want to be playing the Carpe Diem, and I don't want to be playing the Summoner Monks. I did accidentally lock myself with a Summoner Monk, but I also know that Summoner Monks aren't too good. I probably don't want to be playing Book of Moon either. So I can already think of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards to swap out for hand traps. So that means I could just have 9 hand traps next week and hope that I do better. Other than that, I'm actually pretty happy with my result. I'm happy I beat Tenpai with this. So we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.